Okay, I'm going to work out all the problems on the front page of week 1's warm-up. All you have to do is copy the problems down and the answers, everything I'm doing here, turn it into either Ms. Carroll, Ms. Gallman, or myself by Tuesday, and we will change your grade to a 70. Okay, the first one says 25 plus 13, so I always like to put a decimal behind it so I know that I'm lining it up correctly. So I'm going to say 25, 13, line up my decimals. I'm going to add 5 plus 3 is 8, 2 plus 1 is 3, so my answer is 38. Number 2 was 78 minus 19. Again, I'm going to line up my decimals so that I know what I'm doing. 78 minus 19. I am subtracting, and I cannot subtract 9 from 8, so I have to regroup. So this is going to be 6. That's going to be 18. Remember, bring 10 over. So 18 minus 9 is 9. 6 minus 1 is 5. So my answer for number 2 is 59. Okay, number 3 says 24 times 11. I really don't need to worry about my decimals, but if I did, it would be behind them because this problem is just straight multiplication. So now I'm just going to multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. I'm moving over a place, put a 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. Now I'm going to add 4, 6, 2. So my answer is 264. So I got number 4, 36 divided by 6. I have to set it up correctly. 36, 6. Does 36 go into 3? The answer is no, so I put a 0 right there. Does 36 go into, does 6 go into 36? The answer is yes, 6 times. So my answer to this problem is 6. Number 5, you're adding fractions. Remember, if they're like fractions, have the same denominator, you keep your denominator and you just add your numerators. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Now that I have an improper fraction, I want to change it to a mixed number. Does 4 go into 5? Yes, 1 time with 1 left over. So my answer is 1 1/4. Okay, number 6. Again, I'm subtracting fractions, but they are like fractions, same denominator. So I keep the denominator, and I'm going to subtract 3 minus 2, which is 1. So my answer to this problem is 1/5. Number 7 says to multiply fractions. So I don't need a common denominator. I can just multiply straight across. So 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 4 is 12. So that's what I have right now, but I need to simplify it. So we learned in class we can put it in the sled. What goes into 2 and 12? Well, 2 does. 2 goes into 2 1 time. 2 goes into 12 6 times. So I just simplified 2 12ths to 1 6. So if you look at that right there, that's my simplified answer. Okay, number 8, you're dividing fractions. So this you have to remember the K, C, F. What does that stand for? K stands for keep the first fraction. C stands for change division to multiplication. And F stands for flip, so you take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So when I multiply this out, 4 times 3 is 12, 6 times 2 is 12, 12 over 12 is just 1 whole. So that's your answer, is just 1. Okay, number 9 is a word problem. So it says Kira's buying items for a kitchen. That's really not that important for me. The store sells a large mixing bowl for $12.95, a spatula for $8.37, and measuring cups for $9.99. So what is the total cost of these items? That means I'm going to add. So I'm going to line up my decimals as I add. And I'll go to the next page. So my decimals lined up are 12 and 95 cents, 8 and 37 cents, and 9 and 99 cents. I like to add my zeros for placeholders. Now I'm going to go ahead and add. So when I do 5 plus 7, I get 12, plus 9 is 21. So I put the 1, carry the 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 2 plus 9, which is 11, plus 13, which is 14, plus 9, which is going to be the 23. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 8 is 12, plus 9 is 21. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 plus 1 is 3. So my answer is $31.31. The answer is C. Okay, number 10. Myra has a store credit of $50.86. She plans to purchase a video game for $24.97. Club accessories for $6.99. How much will she have left? So I have to do actually 2 steps. So first I'm going to find out what she spent. So I'm going to put $24.97 plus $6.99. And I want to go ahead and add that together. So first I'm going to say 7 plus 9 is 16. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 9 is 19. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 6 is 11. And then 1 plus 2 is 3, so I get $31.96, which is C. But you have to realize that that's what she spent. She has a credit of $50.86. So I'm going to take the $50 and I'm going to subtract my $31.96. So when I subtract that, 6 minus 6 is 0. I cannot subtract 8 minus 9, so I have to borrow. Can't borrow from the 0, so I borrow from the 5. That becomes 4. That becomes 10. Now I can go ahead and borrow from the 10, which becomes 9. That's an 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. So my answer to this problem is $18.90.
Hello, students. That's right. The answer is $18.90. Which is choice D.
Make sure you turn it in.
Make sure you turn it in, guys.
That.